If you've been working out regularly, but you still can't see your abs or run any faster, well, there is a better way to get results. You may just be making some simple mistakes. Well, joining me now is Bahar Takhteshian. She's the editor-at-large for Shape magazine. Welcome back. Great to see you again.
Thanks for having me, Dr. Steve.
This is so frustrating for people because they go to the gym, they think they're doing everything right, and they just can't get there, right? It's a common complaint.
Exactly. There's nothing worse than not getting results when you go to the gym. So today I have a couple of surprising things that you may be doing wrong.
All right. So one of the simple things you say, one of the simple tweaks is your posture. Who would have thought about that?
Have you ever been to the gym and you see people hunched over on the elliptical or on the treadmill? So not only is this bad form, but it's also really, really not an effective way to work out, because when you're hunched over, it takes more energy for your muscles to stabilize, and that requires your body to, need more oxygen. So you're huffing and you're puffing and you may be out of breath. So always make sure that you're standing and sitting up straight. And there are some exercises, an easy one that you can do every single day. You just need a foam roller. Basically lay on your back with that foam roller vertically. You put your hands out and you just keep your palms up, and you do this for a couple of minutes, and that's going to make sure that the muscles in your chest aren't tight.
All right, so you lay it down along the line of your spine, right? Okay, I actually do that as well. But one thing that drives me crazy, I see people on a Stairmaster, those are really guilty of that, leaning on their arms, right? So their feet aren't so heavy on the stairs. That's not giving them the best workout.
That's not good. You should always be, upright, and make sure that, you're not hunched over.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, what about stress though? Stress is a big part of this too.
Absolutely. Of course, we know that exercise helps to relieve stress, but if you're chronically stressed, then it's actually not good for you. You're obviously unable to work out as much, and this develops cortisol. It gets the cortisol levels up, and that makes it harder for your body to recover. So you're not building as much muscle, and you might get injured as well. So you really need to actually medicate that by either doing yoga or meditating or finding other ways to relieve stress.
Right, because cortisol is that stress hormone. We don't want that high. Exactly. All right, now what about timing of the workout? Because a lot of people say, is it better to work out in the morning? Is it better to work out in the evening? I tell people, listen, just get to the gym when you can.
I agree. Right? I mean, whenever you can do it, that is a good time. But it's really important that you make sure that you eat before and afterwards. So up until an hour before you work out, make sure that you're getting about 200 to 250 calories. The best thing you can do is to have a carbohydrate that digests really quickly. So either bananas with toast or a low-fat granola bar. And then afterwards, make sure that within 30 minutes you have about 10 grams of protein, because that's going to help replenish anything, and it's going to help really build those muscles as well, because you want the nourishment.
Yeah, I mean, the worst thing would be to work out and then you're not eating right, and it's not even helping you.
No, then you don't get results. Exercise and diet always go hand in hand.
Exactly, so important. So I see this a lot of time in the gym. Makes me crazy. People are trying to do their workouts, and they're watching the TV, and it doesn't seem like they're focused on their workouts. So is watching TV a good thing, or is it a bad thing?
Typically it's a bad thing, because studies have shown that when you're watching TV, you're not working out as intensely because you're kind of focused on the TV. I also don't like when I see people reading, because if you're reading, then you're obviously not running hard enough, and you're obviously not doing enough work, or if you're talking to the person next to you. So instead, if you want a form of entertainment, the best thing you can do is to listen to some high intensity music. Not only does that motivate you, but it keeps you moving as well. And studies have shown that the higher the beat is and the more intense the music is, the more you're going, and that's the key.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Bahar, thanks so much. All these tips, I'm happy to say I do all of them, so
well, that's why
it must be working,
shape.
Yeah. All right, thanks so much for coming in. Great to see you again.